Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? This is Kevin. Welcome to the training. Welcome to the first lesson. Today, we're going to talk about how to open your own recruitment agency. In today's environment, we are in 2020, and of course, there is some craziness going on in the world, but there is still a lot to gain. There is still a lot to gain, and there's still lots of opportunities. And because I run my own recruitment agency for almost 5 years, I'm going to teach you guys in this first lesson. We're going to talk how to get a client if you want to open your job agency, or rather recruitment agency. We need to find a client, right? So where would you look for this client? Of course, you're gonna do it on LinkedIn, and of course you're gonna use your contacts. So if you were working somewhere before at the agency, you will search for those clients in your contact base. Okay, so before we go like deep into this, let me just show you what is the difference between job agency and recruitment agency. Okay, so first of all, let's say this is job agency, right? And this is recruitment agency. Okay, what is the difference actually? Many of you probably know, but maybe some of you don't. So job agency basically hire people, so candidates hire the candidates, and recruitment agency don't. They don't hire. Okay, so this model, job agency, they have their clients. For example, they have a client like I don't know, HP, right? This is the company where they produce hardware. They produce like laptops and computer equipment, right? So this company needs some people, and they go to job agency, and they take some people from job agency, and this is how job agency make money, right? They hire those candidates. These candidates are going to the HP, and this is how job agency makes money. All right, so that's the first thing. The other model is recruitment agency, and in this particular model that we are talking about right now is that recruitment agency only does the search, right? The search and maybe the recruitment process. So recruitment process, which means they are talking to the candidates, they are gathering information, they are looking for those candidates, right? And then they send those candidates not to HP, but they send them to job agency, and this is how they make money. Okay, and of course you already probably know job agency makes more money than recruitment agency, because they work together with, like, in straight line with HP, for example, so they make more money, and recruitment agency makes less money on those candidates, but still they make money, and still this is a good model. Wait, me have a look. Okay, so I'm recording. So they still have they still make money, right? So this is where they make money, and this is where and how it works, and this is how this model actually works. So what are the other differences between job agency and recruitment agency? This model, job agency, is hard is hard to do because they make lots of money and it's difficult to set up. And this one is easy. Okay, this one is easy. And actually, I'm from Europe. I don't know where you are watching this from, but these models are working all over the world. The branch is some 60, 70 years old. It's really big. And companies like Adecco, Manpower, Randstad, those companies, they are both actually, right? They are job agencies, there are recruitment agencies, because there are many different models within those two. But those big companies, they are doing lots of stuff. They are doing different models. But for example, the company like us, we are doing this model, recruitment agency. We started with this in 2016. This is when we started. And our clients, as I said, are job agencies, right? So, and how you're gonna find them, as I said, mentioned in the beginning, is you're gonna search for them on LinkedIn. You're gonna search for them on LinkedIn, LinkedIn, and your network. So maybe we work somewhere before, and oh, it's hard to write with a mouse. Or draw. It's hard to draw with this mouse. But anyways, so this is where you look for those clients. And as I mentioned, also, if you are from Europe, for example, like me, maybe you are from countries like Poland. In Poland, it's very popular that I'm Polish as well. In Poland, we have clients in the Netherlands. The Netherlands is it's a very good country to make business with, because it's easy. It's just, it's not complicated to start to find a client and to start a business. So if you are going to be one person's company, so if you're going to be like a freelancer or a small company, like only with you yourself, just finding one client or two clients, it will be enough for you in the beginning. And also it will be very, very, I won't say easy. For some people it will be easy, for some people it will be more difficult, but it's of course, everything is it's within reach of your keyboard and mouse and your phone, because as soon as you find some clients, you just need to talk to them and make some business. Of course, you need to know how to do it, and you need to know what to offer. But in this course, in this English version course of this, you will be learning this. And this course is especially made for people who are, as I said, maybe you are in Poland, maybe you are in Slovakia, maybe you are in Lithuania, Latvia, Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, Croatia. Those countries, like I would say the late joint countries that joined EU, like 2004, it was when Poland joined, and then it's already been 16 years, guys. It's like already so long time ago. But also Spain. I live in Spain. I'm in Spain at this moment. Portugal, those countries. Guys, if you are in those countries and you were thinking about online business, just imagine this. For example, we are talking here about Netherlands only, but there's a lot more countries that you can recruit to. And if you find client in Switzerland, in the Netherlands, in Germany, in the UK, in France, and Belgium, you can live in wherever you want, and you can get clients there, and you can start recruiting for them. So I'm gonna quick teach you guys how you're gonna do it, how you're gonna find this client. So let me just clear all of this, clear the page. Yeah. And so yeah, first of all, you're gonna go to LinkedIn. Let me pen. you go to LinkedIn, and this is the first place where you're going to get clients, right? Clients. And I'm gonna show you right now on my LinkedIn, and you can of course come to my LinkedIn and invite me. That's me, Kevin Marfek. You can find me here. But I'm gonna show you real quick how you're gonna look and search for clients. It's quite simple. So first of all, you go, for example, and search for the companies you know, right? So you go, if we are talking about the Netherlands, for example, there is a company which is called Otto, for example, and this is a, staffing and recruiting company, right? And there are around 7,000 companies in this recruitment staffing niche in the Netherlands alone. And there are, of course, many more around Europe and US and Asia and Australia, if you are from there. But anyways, you go here and you click here people, right? You click here on people. And this would be the first thing that I would do if I was you, just to start, searching for clients. So I would go here and I would click people, and I will click here. Yeah, those are those people. Look, and you have managing director here, right? So I'm gonna click on this lady. For example, this is managing director. She's working managing director international recruitment, right? So you have one person. I'm going to add her or connect to her, and after she accepted, then I can, if you don't have as me, I don't have a premium account here on LinkedIn, but I'll wait until she accepts me, and then I'm going to send her a message. And in this message, it will be something like, I'm a freelance recruiter, and I know many of I don't know, welders or logistics people, and maybe you want me to recruit for you, right? This is what I would do. I would just ask. I would just start asking. So then I will go to junior recruiters. I will not go to team leader. No, I will actually look for HR manager or account managers or something like that, something like this, right? So here is another one. Here is somebody here, sales manager. Maybe I will go to him as well, or maybe, there's so many opportunities here. As you had seen here, it's like almost 400 people here, right? So I will, search. And you remember, Otto is a big company. They have different offices, and there are different offices around the Netherlands and other countries as well. I believe Spain, Germany, Poland. So if you speak to somebody and they say no, remember, they could have been from one office, but you could have talked to somebody else's. And their strategy with finding candidates could be different per different office, So there is clearly lots of opportunities here. Operations manager by Otto Workforce, where is this guy? Opa. So I would go to Jeffrey. I would connect to him, And of course, I would go to Melina as well, and and I would do it like this. And then after I'm finished, you would actually wait until they accept you now, and you will start talking, okay? And if you don't know what to say yet, don't worry, because we will be talking about this. I will tell you a little bit in this video, of course. What can you tell? What can you tell those leads, because they are leads, they are like potential clients. So as I said previously, you would just ask for cooperation opportunity. You can, and of course, if you don't have a experience yet, and if you don't have a if you don't know anything yet, basically, you need to you would need to, you know, play a little bit. You know, you would need to, if you want to open a company, you know, you need to play in your head a little bit as you already opened the company, right? So of course you don't want to jump like straight into, you know, contacting those people without any research, right? So of course, if you want to talk to them, you would need to do a little bit of research, a little bit of work. So if you are on their website, you know, you can go to jobs, for example, and they don't have any jobs in here. But what you can do is you can go to their website, and this is their Polish website, I believe. But maybe they have the English version as well here. Probably yes. Right. So this is the Polish website actually, but in English. Anyways, they have offers here, right? So corporate, let's have a look. Services, how we work with auto home. I don't see any job offers here, but let me have a look. Let me search autoworkforce.com. So I go in here, Auto International, and job offers. And so I do in English site. And jobs in Germany, for example. I don't know. So they have job offers. So for example, those actually are jobs in Germany or whatever. But you know, you can just, you know, you get the point. You know, you go to their site and you know you learn something about this company, and once you learn about this company, or maybe other companies, you know, that they could have been, you know, you could have, you know, choose some other company as well. And what I always suggest is in the beginning that you choose a company that you have a interest in. Like if you were a welder before, or if you worked at the logistics warehouse before, you know, I would suggest that you will search for companies that offer, that has, you know, those offers. So if I was a you know welder in the beginning, I would search for a company that that has offers as a welder. And why? Because if you are going to talk to candidates, then it will be easier for you to talk to welders or to logistics. You know what I mean? So, and also when you start to talking to your clients, to your potential client, you know, and they tell you, okay, we can start working together, you need to be convinced that you are going to find candidates for them, right? So just imagine, you know, you start searching for your first client, and they say to you, yes, we want you to recruit for us, right? So what would you do then, right? You would straight away go into searching for those candidates, and you know, and you bet you do, you know, because if you don't, you know, if you didn't do this, you know, and they ask you after 2 days, you know, where are those candidates, you know, you might lose the opportunity to have a client. So that's very important that, you know, you have this in your head, you know, once you start looking for your client, that they might tell you and ask you to start right away, you know. And how you find candidates, you know, I'm going to tell you this in the next lesson, and the next lesson it will be about candidates. So you know, you bet you you will watch this second video, because in this second video I'm going to talk about it, you know, how to find candidates, how to find them for free, you know, how to, you know, start building your you know, your empire, I would say, with your candidates empire, where you would have so many candidates that, you know, they would just, you know, basically send CVs every day. You know, that you will open your inbox and you will have some CVs to work with, you know. And if you have CVs, then you can, you know, send them to your client or potential client or probably client. So this is in the beginning. This process is like, if you really want to start right away, you would have do two different things in the beginning straight away. Like, you would be interested in you know, finding potential client, or do your research, and you know, finding and then trying to find ways to find candidates, you know. So those two things, you know, finding a client and finding candidates, you know. And actually it would be more of a research in the beginning, where, you know, you go to LinkedIn and you search for companies. You know, we just, in few minutes, we just did one company, but those companies, there's like lots of them, right? And you know, you can find Adecco, you know, and Adecco is also a holding, so they have like many different, look how many followers they have, like almost 4 million. And why? Because Adecco is a not just one office. There are multiple offices around the world, and you could have been an owner of Adecco, because it is a franchise as well. So a franchise, you know, this is the business model where you know, you can open your own McDonald's if you want. It's also a franchise company. So so there are here like different opportunities, right? So you could do like Adecco Amsterdam, and it clearly should be some Adecco in Amsterdam companies. Adecco Middle East, Brazil, Adecco Medical. I don't know if you can find by the city. Adecco Russia, Chicago, probably. So Chicago, as you could have seen. So there is like lots of stuff. That will be interesting, actually, recruiting from Europe in US. That would be very interesting. But anyway, so you search like this, and you do so many of those companies, and you spend like one day, you know, like just researching them. And after one day, you will have a nice piece of, you know, file with all of those companies and new contacts. You know, you will add all of those contacts, you know, and you will start, and you will basically, you know, wait until they accept you. And once they accept you, and you have the other part of the research, which is candidates, you know, you could have started talking to them, you know. So this is exactly what I did. And when I started in 2016, this is exactly what I did. You know, I went on LinkedIn, I will start searching, you know. And what you can also do, for example, in here is, let me have a look. You go all filters, companies. Let me have a look at this search. My network. So you can go to jobs as well, or job alerts, staffing. If I go to staffing, people fill locations, you go to the Netherlands, for example, or other country or you want, you know, and you have 35,000 results as staffing, and you go to companies and look at this. You have Adecco, Hayes, Manpower Group, Kelly, Robert Half, Michael Page, Creative Circle, Insight Global. You see lots of those companies. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. You have lots of, you have all of those clients here on LinkedIn. You don't have to go anywhere else, which is crazy. So you just go inside inside here, and you know, you look for the company that you like. You know, they are here in London. Actually, I don't know if it works. Wait a second. I went too far, I guess. I went too far. Netherlands, 35 people, companies. I don't know. I don't know if you can do like this in the Netherlands, but anyways, current companies, connections, people. If you are looking for the companies, I don't think you can. But anyways, you can also find people that are working in staffing and recruitment. And as you can see, Michelle Bauhaus, senior consultant at Charlie Work Staffing. I know this company. So I'm going to connect with this lady. Actually, I was at this company that when before they were named some other name, and I worked there for a month because I didn't. I resigned after 1 month. I didn't want to work at this company. But anyways, so this is how you do it, guys. Yeah, and basically that's it. You know, there are many different. There are other different. You know. Ideas to get the clients, you know, as soon as you get them on LinkedIn, because you can also send emails, you can call them, right? So if you go to contact info, sometimes you can find their phone number or an email. Look at this. I see her email right here. I would take this email, right? And I would email her if she doesn't answer my message here. Or I could find a phone number and I would call them, you know. So this is exactly how we do it, guys. And one thing I would not do if I was you, and I probably never did this, don't see bulk emails, like, you know, like emails, they are like for everybody, you know. You need to be specific, you need to know about those people, you need to learn about those people, because then, only then, you can create a nice, you know, connection, and your, you know, chance of getting the client will be very high. Because if I know a little about her, and I call her and I say, hi Regina, you know, I've seen you are a senior consultant by Charlie Works in Alsmere, you know, how's the work doing, blah 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 blah. If you start talking to her like this, you know, it's much more more chance, you have more chance, you know, like, you know, getting this client. If you send bulk emails, like, you know, one size all message, you know, it won't work, because nobody will answer that email, because they will think it's a spam. So yeah. Okay, guys, so I hope you you like this video. I don't have nothing to add here at this moment. Probably in the next lessons I will be, you know, I will be giving you more tips for sure. This is just the first lesson, and you know, if you want to know more, you know, just let me in the comments. You know, if you liked it, well, if you have questions, you know, if you want to ask something, you know, just do it in the comments, you know, and I'm gonna answer your comments, and you know, I hope you liked it, you know. So hit the like button, you know, and subscribe our channel, also important, you know, and a comment if you have questions, you know. And that was the first lesson, you know, on how to open your own recruitment agency. And there will be more lessons, so subscribe, and I see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.